Who wants to start us off?
Injury update, please.
I don't have any.
Did Luca practice today, or did KP practice?
Yeah, they practiced. They both practiced. They were good. Yeah, so update, they practiced. As you know, things change. People practice and sometimes are out, so, but they practice. So to answer your question, I can answer it better tomorrow to give you the truth.
What practice status to be determined?
Yes, yes.
Was it full participation? Just so I can write that.
Yeah, they participated. They were in there. I don't know. Full is what? What does that mean?
I just wanted to know if I should write full or partial or 33% or
whatever. They did everything.
Okay.
Everything they could.
Yeah.
You expect them to play tomorrow?
I don't know. I honestly don't. I think I will give a better. I give you the medical update. My speechwriter will give it to me, and I will read it. Tomorrow before the game. That's the truth. I'm not here to tell you guys any fibs. So they did practice. So we'll see how they feel tomorrow.
What do you miss by not having them out there? Game-wise.
Well, experience, the talent, the things that they bring to the table. We can all look at just scoring, but I thought the group played, hard. Again, we outscored them in the second half. Things had to go perfect for us there at the end. They just didn't go perfect for us. But the intent was right. Guys were fighting. We were picking up full court. And those are the kind of things we talked about before we had practices. Sometimes we wait for situations to get out of hand before we respond instead of, can we be that, from the jump ball, picking up full court? If depth is one of our strengths, then we should be able to do that. And instead of waiting to be down 20 or 30, or being booed and then we respond because we're embarrassed. We don't have to wait to be embarrassed to play hard or to bring that energy.
What sort of problems do the Nets pose, particularly Durant and Harden?
Problems? Well, you talk about one of the, two of the best in the game, in Durant and Harden. They offensively can put the ball in the basket. They can shoot from anywhere on the floor. They've seen double teams, triple teams, and so they understand what they have to do with those type of defenses. You just try to make it tough on them and then make them work on the other end. You're talking about two of the best to do it, two future Hall of Famers. I would say they're both on that list of 75, so they're pretty good.
As we've been talking about defense and defensive mentality and all that, is there ways as a coaching staff that you can instill that or push that and put that mindset onto the players, either through the way you structure practice or the way that you plan or prep for games, meetings, etc.?
Yeah, I think one of the things we talked about is we held another team under 100 points. It's hard to do in this league. I think they scored 97, Memphis, so that gives you an opportunity to win when you can hold teams to under 100. And I think guys in that locker room believe they can do it. It's just being consistent. It's one of the hardest things, and sometimes we are affected by our offense that if we believe a shot should have gone in, if it was a layup or a wide open three or just an open shot, that we sometimes get distracted or we feel bad that we didn't make that shot and it carries over to the next play.
Jason, as the leading coach of this team, how do you approach stretches where right now the team's 2-7 in the last 9, and the messaging behind staying in it and staying focused even through a tough stretch? How do you approach these kinds of situations and how you address that with the team?
Yeah, it's if you take the micro thing, you panic. It's not this. We don't look at things in the micro. This is the big picture. There's going to be stretches during the season where shots don't go in or you don't win ball games. But how do we get better? Take the positive, build from there, and that's we can always look at what our record is here of the past, but we're 11-11, and there's things that are clear cut. We share the ball, we make shots, we're really good, and we defend. We take the transition points out, we're really good, and so those are the things that we have to talk about during the game. If they start to slip, And that's just not the coaching staff, but that's player to player. And that's one of the steps that we're trying to get better at, is guys talking to each other and listening. And that's hard to do when you haven't done that.
What's the spirit of this team been like in this last stretch of games and how they've continued to respond?
Yeah, I think it's actually been upbeat. It's been very positive. It's not the end of the world. There's a lot of minutes to be played, a lot of games, a lot of shots, a lot of chances to play defense. And so we have to just be prepared, again, for tomorrow's game and just focus on that. And win or lose, did we get better? And like I said, the second half of the Memphis game, I believe we got better, because we were on the brink of being embarrassed. And so hopefully we can change that from being embarrassed to, like, this is how we play. This is our motto. This is who we are. And hopefully we can start that tomorrow.
How much do these back-to-back games impact whether or how much Luka or KP plays?
I don't know if we even got to that stage yet, because there's always been an injury, unfortunately. So we haven't really had the opportunity to talk about back-to-backs, because someone's always been out due to an injury. So hopefully somewhere in this stretch we get healthy, and then that will be a topic. But today that has not been a topic, just due to the injuries.
All right, we're going to wrap it there. KP's waiting right here, so thanks for your time, Coach.
Yep,
Appreciate you.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.